Welcome back to the channel. This is No Luck Trucking. I'm Matt, and if you've been following the channel for any length of time, this is the good old Lynchburg, Virginia place. So I had another YouTube video that was filmed, and I was going to edit it while we were at home, but it just didn't happen. Yeah, so the video didn't happen. Just wasn't a whole lot going on in the video. I just didn't want to put out a video just to put one out, so decided against that. But our last pickup before going home was a Louisiana Westlake Chemical, and when we got there it required TWIC card, which we didn't know ahead of time. We have ironically, that was the one and only time, because Prime Inc. required all of their reefer drivers to get the TWIC card. So we've had it for a while, paid what, $200, something like that for it, and we had literally never used it up until then. So we got a chance to use that, but they were super serious about all of the PPE stuff, so we had to have flame retardant clothing. So they gave us these jumpsuits that I guess I don't know, they probably gave me the tallest one that they had available. It was a little short, but we made it work, and we were just sitting in the truck too. It wasn't like we were out on the dock or anything, but they gave us an emergency respirator and hard hat, safety glasses, the whole deal. It was like 100 degrees. It was so hot in that jumpsuit, but we got that done. That delivered up in Reading, PA. Got that delivered, and then we ran by the house, got some parts on order. We actually had to do an oil change on the Green Apu. We were about 100 hours away from needing the oil change. It's in 1,000-hour intervals, but we wanted to go ahead and do it now so that we didn't have to do it out on the road. And while we were doing that, noticed two issues. So there's oil leaking from where the oil filter housing goes into the block. So there's usually a seal back there, so a little bit of oil dripping down onto the bottom cover, and then also the water pump is seeping quite a bit of coolant. So this particular load, out of our normal tried and true place, is going to Greenville, Illinois. So we're gonna go over to Lamont, Illinois after, right to Green Apu, and just gonna have them check it out. Hopefully the water pump is the issue, because we have been having the APU turn off on hot days. So pretty much upper 80s, 90s, 100-degree weather. After a few hours in the middle of the day, it actually gets the coolant up to about 215, and then it shuts off for, you know, coolant overheating. My best guess is going to be that it is a water pump. I just kind of assumed that it would do it more often if the water pump was bad, but we're gonna get it replaced and see what happens, and kind of go from there. Hopefully it goes smoothly. If not, we'll just buy the part and replace it ourselves and keep on keeping on. Yeah, this is gonna be an overnight run, so probably get this video out tomorrow before we go to Green Apu. So that might be its own thing, and maybe we can do a review on the APU. Yeah, we'll see. Well, we got loaded, and now we're actually gonna head back up to Rafine. It's a little out of route, but we have some parts that were basically expedited, and they should be here today, hopefully by the time we get up there. And the guy went above and beyond for us. Like, he's always looking for the parts that we're trying to find. So we smoked a pork shoulder this weekend.
Mile, take the ramp on the left to US 29
we
north.
made basically like a small platter for them, and Liz cooked some cornbread muffins to go with the pulled pork and slices of pork.
Turn right at the stop sign, then take the ramp on the right.
Didn't even look at the weight gauges, but we should be good. It's usually not super heavy. It's in the like mid to upper 20s. Yeah, this place is always so sketchy. It's so narrow, and then it dumps you right off.
Take exit 7 on the right to Oddfellows Road.
Who needs a merge lane? Well, we arrived at the delivery. It was super foggy the whole way, and it was a bunch of country roads, back roads out there, but just had to slow down so we could see, and we made it. So I just found somebody inside to kind of let us know. I just wanted to let somebody know that we were here, and she told us one of the doors down at the end, 2 or 3. So we're gonna swing over there, pop the doors open, throw the bills in the back, and wait until 7 until they start unloading. All right, let's go. Let's go find door 2 or 3. Yeah, we gotta put, we got all the parts for the curtains, so we have those to put on. All the way down 2 or 3. Okay. Ah, easy peasy. So this backing's too easy, so I'm gonna do it blindfold. Still have to readjust after saying all that, but alright, I guess I should start backing in since there's somebody over there. I don't want to block them in while I'm nobody's in the truck though. Alright, well, we one-shotted it in there, but I gotta open the doors, so I'm gonna have to pull forward. Alright, let's get those bad boys cracked open, get back in. Ooh, gotta grab the bills too. Can't ask for much better than that. That was like a 20-minute unload, something like that. We did get back into the door early, so yeah, it's like 7:30 now, 7:35, something like that. So I'm not complaining. That was great. Good stuff. A lot of the customers that we deliver to from that Lynchburg place, they're on top of it. We do go to a lot of these places that I guess are primarily flatbeds, but they always get us in and out really quick. I like it. So now, I think we're gonna try to sneak over to Green Apu today. We were planning to do it tomorrow, but if we can get it done today and then get a load and get out of here, we'd like that too. We actually got called by an agent, the first time in a while that I've answered one, but she offered a load from St. Louis, Missouri to somewhere in Florida for $5 a mile. But I asked her what her agency code it was because I was going to look at all the details. I guess they needed a team on it. I was going to look for all the details on it, but I couldn't find their agency. I couldn't find that load actually. Yeah, that one's not coming out. Sometimes when the placards get wet, they just fall apart. Alright, we're gonna get down the road, see what kind of trouble we can get into at Green Apu. Well, we just got to Green Apu. We went over there and talked to them. The guys are on lunch. We rolled over here 10 minutes past noon, which we fully expected everyone to be on lunch. So that wasn't a big worry. She said they would try to get to us around 2:30. She took down the list of issues that we are having, and she said they would check them out, no problem. So we'll see what's going on. So I messed up, and so last time they had us drop the trailer over here, so I was fully expecting that, and then hi. No, I'm blindsiding over in this. I don't know if I should do this. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, so I got myself jammed up over here because this is where they had us drop the trailers last time. But it looks like they solved my #1 complaint about the actual location itself. Aside of being in Chicago, you can't really fix that. But they had no room last time for anybody coming in to get an APU put on. Alright, so we're done blindsiding. Now we can just turn. So yeah, now this whole entire area, like the driveway in had no trucks lined up. The area that you kind of bobtail over to right before you pull into the bays, empty. It was so packed. It was like 2 or 3 trucks deep, and there was nowhere to drop the trailer. So now that down here in the trailer lot, they actually have some spots. It was completely full last time. So I don't know what they're doing differently, but if this is on purpose, good on them. If it's not on purpose, well, it should be. But a way better experience getting in here and like moving around. I don't feel like I'm like directly in the way now. When we were before, it was just like you couldn't exist anywhere other than in the way. Alright, so we have a, did she say anywhere specific?
No, down at the end, I think, so I didn't know if you could, like...
There's an empty spot right here that I think I'm going to take.
Yeah, it probably doesn't matter as long as we're back here.
Yeah, nothing. there's a car over here. Didn't want to find it the hard way, but I can see it's over there. It's clear of it. So, little angle on it. Still not hit the car. Put some more angle on it. Alright. We'll come out of it. Check real quick. It's like a narrow strip of concrete to drop it over. Yeah, so look at this area over here. There's parking. There's not trucks parked everywhere. So last time it was super tight in here. We had to like do a 20-point turn to like get turned around over here. So A+ on that. Like I said, if it was on purpose to give more space, 10 out of 10. If it was on accident, keep it up. keep doing this. So we're gonna wait. They said about 2:30 they should get us in, and then we'll see what happens. Well, forgot to end the video yesterday, but as you can tell, we are still at Green Apu. It is the following morning. It didn't go well, so probably gonna save that whole saga for the next video, but I don't know. I gotta say, I would probably mark it as a buyer beware, and we'll tell you all about it on the next video. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you on the next video.